Hey gardeners, it's Cuba Cordoves with Eve's Garden Podcast, and I want to welcome you back to the channel where we do not spill tea. We plant seeds and we whack weeds. And like Betty Boo Banksta says, water that seed. Introduce yourselves, ladies.
Hey gardeners, it's Jnique.
Lady D.
And it's Betty Boo Banksta. Y'all know what it is.
So girls, this is what I want to talk about. Everybody talking about it, so I'm going to talk about it too. And so are y'all bitches. I want to talk about what's going on with Tamar Braxton. So if gardeners out there have not heard, Tamar Braxton is going through another situation. I feel like her name has been in our mouths these last few months. I feel like she is going through some type of spiritual attack. And so let me just catch y'all up. So what's going on is, if you don't know, a couple months ago, Tamar Braxton allegedly tried to commit, I'm going to say take her life. I don't believe it, still don't, but that's what happened back in July. Anyhow, now what's happening is her fiance, boyfriend, whatever he is, her dude, he put a restraining order out on her probably, I don't know, was it yesterday, ladies? Do y'all know, was it yesterday?
It was probably the beginning of the week. Oh, Tuesday morning. So
okay, but it came out yesterday that he
right.
Okay, that he put a restraining out. Now the judge has not granted it yet, but he went to the courthouse and he put the order in. What I feel about it briefly, I'm gonna tell y'all real quick. I feel like I said earlier, she's going through some type of spiritual attack. Like, this is just too much for one person. You know what I'm saying? To keep going through something. And I know a lot of people are going to say in fear, well, she bring it on herself. She's a lot, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like people that have big personalities always get blamed for if something happens, everybody's quick to say, oh, that's because she do too much. She hard to deal with. She's a lot. I go through that even with my own relationship. Like, if something's going on with me and my husband, first thing people say, oh, poor, he got to deal with you. Lord have mercy. Just because I have a big personality. It means they automatically assume, even family, oh, what Cuba do to him? What did Cuba do? And it don't always be like that. But that's what people take away from when you have a big personality. They will victim shame you if you're the victim. It's sad. What's your take on it, Betty?
Well, I did pull a card on her, and the first thing that I did pull was call your joy guide.
Okay. What is that?
Joy. So a lot of times, just because everything that glitter ain't gold. So a lot of times you may look and perceive to these celebrities and everything like everything is all good and everything. But when you invite being into your home as being a celebrity in your business and your personal, you'll be attacked. Everyone gets spiritually attacked at some point.
What about you, Lady D?
I don't know, because, you know, even though they say, you know, he went to the courthouse to get a restraining order against her.
Yeah.
Now they're saying, you know, from her side of the, you know, story that's coming out now is that he said that he was going to commit murder-suicide with both of them in the car, taking her to the clinic. So it's like, what do you believe? What side did you go? So at this point, I really don't even know. I just wish her the best in life. What she got going.
You said suicide? Well, there's the call your joy guide. So when you are lacking joy, you can invite dark entities into your life. You do have
it. Sure. What about you, Jnique? What do you feel about the situation?
So y'all know that I am a part of the FBI, and I am a motherfucking
and the CIA, and she is the alphabet police.
I am all things figure this the fuck out, okay? So we have to go back. I'm going to connect the dots for all you motherfuckers who don't know. Okay. So first she got into this relationship with David Adufise, whatever. It's like that, whatever. Right? So then everything was going good, but then we had the suicide attempt, okay?
Allegedly.
Well, actually, before then, we got the allegations of he was trying to separate her from her family.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one. Very first thing of a predator is separate you from your friends and
That's
your family.
right. That's what they do.
Second, we have the alleged suicide. So this is what I think. It's either A, I need to try to commit suicide so I can get somebody to help me the fuck out, or B, I'm gonna front like I'm doing. I'm gonna have this, or I'm really gonna do the suicide. I'm sorry. So I'm either gonna front like it to get people's attention, or two, I'm trying to do it for real. So you said you still don't believe she did a suicide. I think she was calling for help. Okay. Now, when he called for the suicide, he was calm. He didn't sound like nothing was wrong with him.
Okay. And it's talking about the contract. What is
now? All her family saying, no, he's trying to control her. He's trying to take control, blah, blah, blah. So now we have a random, after the suicide attempt, Tamar went on a social media to say something like, I just want to thank my love David because he saved my life. I'm not going to let anyone call you abrasive or controlling. And then 2.5 seconds later, he is the one that's filing domestic violence. But tell me we not watching an episode of Snapped in this motherfucker, okay?
Bitch, I'm watching Snap, Deadly Women. I'm watching Homicide Hunter. I'm watching all that with this relationship.
Because but if this is not true, but in all of these shows, it is a man like this power act to come out with this domestic violence before she can say something after she just praised him is like a red ass flag. Tamar needs to get the fuck away from David Aldifiso.
What it looks like is he's trying to protect himself. You know what I'm saying? Like he's trying to get ahead of it. I really feel like, and this is just my theory, I really feel like an argument happened about him posting her son. We're dating, we're together, cool. You could take my son out, but you posting him. I'm not cool with that. And I believe an argument ensued. After that, I believe, it got heated and it got physical. And in her statement that she came out, she said that he touched her first, and then she just retaliated, defending herself. And I believe her. And see, a lot of people will be like, oh, she's an aggressor. Look how she was with Vince and blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, a lot of people don't know that Tamar has been married before Vince. Her first husband's name was Daryl Alame, and he's a producer. They was only married 2 years, and he was physically abusive, allegedly. Then she got with Vince, same thing. And now David, she attracts controlling men. That's something she has to deal with and understand and try to find out why she attracts those type of men.
Because her daddy left her mama with a bitch from church. That's why. She probably was living through something like that.
Childhood
daddy issues.
She has those issues and she has to figure that out. But at the same time, we can't just say everything's on David or everything's on Tamar either. At the same time, I don't like that people are attacking her just because she has a big personality, and it's like, oh, she's too much. She's too much. So they're going to automatically go to David's side. It's not right. What you going to say, Betty?
Well, I pulled another card while y'all were talking. And along with that, call on your joy guys, I pulled a card that says laugh. So I do feel like there is some type of missing joy. I feel like there is some kind of depression. I do feel like she is doing a cry for help.
Yep.
I do. At this point, I feel like that. Now, and I don't really follow the story as much as you guys do, but I mean, if these types of cards are coming up, something's funny.
Something going on. I never trusted that dude though. I feel like he's an opportunist. And let me tell you that he came into the relationship with money. He already has money. But fame is a hell of a motherfucking drug. Fame. Think about all these millionaires, billionaires. They already have the money and the power, but they want the fame. They want the fame. And you can't say he used her for her money. He got his own. But for fame, absolutely. Absolutely.
I just hope that someone steps in before something gets taken to the edge. Because let me tell you something. Tamar may be big personality. She may be too much to watch on TV. But you know what? She is a person. And it's like, the thing is that being a victim of domestic violence and trauma from the very first marriage to now shows you that she really is looking to fill that void.
Mm-hmm.
And with filling that void, sometimes you are accepting of anything.
Yep.
You know, and it's like when she got with David, she just seemed like she was so happy, but it almost seemed super forced. You know, like when you know when somebody throw their man in your face and you be like, friend, okay.
Yes. Almost probably to make Vince feel some type of way.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree. And a lot of people are like, well, where's her sister? What does her family have to say? I honestly feel like they probably just feel like, look, you know what I'm saying? She has put this man before us several times in past relationships. So maybe they just feel like, you know, I'm there, but I'm not too invested.
One thing about it is Tamar being the youngest sister, like she always has had an issue with trying to get the light in the family.
Because she's the baby.
Right. Mm-hmm. And one thing about it is she has always been vocal, but also has kind of been aggressive with how she feels she's been treated. Yeah. And so right now, they are probably like, I really don't know what more you want from me because I tried to step in and you told me back the fuck up. Exactly. I tried to step in because that's the thing. After we become a certain age and we love a certain person a certain way, we don't give a damn what nobody's saying.
You don't.
You know? We gonna make this decision.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the position her sisters are in. You know what I'm saying? I know her sister Tracy made a statement and was just saying, you know, happy hump day, everybody, blah, blah, blah. Pray for my family. It's like you're saying something, but you're not saying something. Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of people like, where's her sisters? What does her sisters have to say? And I really think she created a void, not even a void. What's the word I'm looking for? She put a barrier between her sisters while she's been in this relationship because they will say he's controlling, he's this, he's abusive. However he feels, that's how Tamar feels. You know, whatever's going on with it, that she adopts those same feelings. And I think they just had enough. They've been here so much with her that it's just like,
it's almost like
what to do.
It's almost like, you know, I'm the oldest, and then there's Kiani, and then there's Janelle. And Janelle, people think that Janelle is the oldest sister, and then I'm like the second, and then Kiani is the youngest, right? And it's almost like after a while, you do not give up on your sister. You just don't have the fucking energy to pick up the weight anymore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a lot. Betty, did you pull another card?
Yes, I have 2 cards. Okay. She has a lot of Sagittarian and Cancerian in that family. I don't know what their birthdays are, but I did pull an aura cleanse. Okay. So the aura cleanse would represent it's just time to do some cleaning out in her life. It could be issues from the past. Mm-hmm. It could just be some cleaning out. So when I got the plate, you see this right here with the aura?
Play card.
It's the play card. Like I said, there's a lot of joy missing. Yeah. I do see a lot of Sagittarian, a lot of Cancering. Okay. Earth.
I'm not sure of her sign, but okay.
I'm not sure either.
You say in her circle. Okay.
In her circle, yeah. Sagittarian, Cancer, and Earth. Okay. But she doesn't need to do a lot of cleansing. Like you said, spiritual attack.
Yeah.
Can you read that? The aura cleanse?
Yes, I see it.
Okay. So there is a lot. You are correct. She is on a spiritual attack.
Yeah, it has to be. It really has to be. Or
this isn't all her fault. And yes, I do believe it is a cry for help. I do believe that she is very depressed.
You feel she's depressed? Yeah, she admits that.
I do feel like that.
Mm-hmm. She admits.
I just want her to like snap out of it like this. And this is the thing, when all of these people are victims, they never snap out of it, you know, until it's too late sometimes.
Yes, because it's a pattern. It's a pattern.
Yeah.
First
Yeah.
second
Strong people around you.
and probably boyfriends in the past. It's
Yeah.
a pattern. Yep.
And
She might be a
the
former friend.
Deal with it. She doesn't know how to tell them directly, hey, I need help. So even though you may have a strong army around you, if you don't know how to vocalize it or give them the signs that you need, they can't reach out and help you.
Mm-hmm. And let me go back to the suicide attempt. When I say I don't believe it, I'm not saying that she wasn't drinking and she wasn't taking medication. What I mean by that is that she took medication with alcohol, and the bitch was out of it. You know, I don't believe it was a actual let me take my life type of situation. I believe she had some depression, popped some pills, and drank some liquor behind it, and was comatose. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe it was an attempt. And she's saying now that he set that up, that whole narrative. She tried to kill herself. You know, she's saying, yeah, he set that up. He's trying to ruin my reputation. And you guys know tomorrow her show comes out.
And that's why I was saying, like, so first it was the separation of family, then it was her sticking up for him, then it was the suicide, then it was her sticking up for him again, then it was the so now you're trying to ruin my character. Anything for you to become the person that is not the one with the issue. Yep. She's a lot of shit. She is a lot of shit. But I mean, even with Vince, you didn't even know something was going on with Vince until the very fucking end. So why is this happening at the very beginning of your relationship with somebody new?
Yep. And you know, it's personality traits. Obviously, you know, she may be a difficult person. People call me, you know, difficult in certain ways, and it's cool because I'm anal, I have OCD. You know, it's not. Betty could say it's not easy to deal with me because of those traits. But just because you have those certain traits don't mean you the problem. Don't mean you are the problem in every situation. Has it been times? I'm sure she's been the problem. Yes. All of us. You know what I'm saying? Has been times where we've been the problem. But I really just want some resolution for her, some resolve for her. And
but that's funny you would say that. That's funny you would say that, Cuba. Because here I have 2 cards. Time for crayons. That's some childhood issues. Okay, here's the last one. Here's the other one. Time of solution.
Yep.
And solution. So you want to see, what did you just say?
I said I want some resolve and some resolution.
So it says right here, see the solution. So that's where we are. These issues have been there stemming way before there were men.
Yep.
There's stuff going, there's childhood trauma too. And so I wouldn't say to necessarily put that's her problem. People never believe her. They never see her.
Yep.
She doesn't have a lot of strong support.
Betty,
but I think it's time she does need some help.
You know what, Betty? That's so crazy you picking up on that because you don't follow her at all, right?
No, not at all.
What's crazy is that you picked up on those cards and you feel that because what you don't know is she was allegedly molested by 2 family members on mom's side and dad's side. And the fact that you say that she wants to be heard, sometimes when people have a big personality, and I'm gonna include myself in this because it's a lot of similarities that I have with her. Sometimes when you have a big personality, it's because you want to be seen and you want to be heard. Because in your household, you did not feel like you were seen. I got middle child syndrome. So I definitely, even though she's the baby, I do feel like, yes, definitely, like you said, some childhood trauma.
I think she has a lot of water probably in her sign, and I think she's around a lot of fire. So, like, you know, I think she's probably kind of just
her aggression comes from not being heard and not being believed.
Right, exactly.
And David is building blocks upon that.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's building blocks upon that.
Mhm.
Lady D, what do you feel?
And I agree, like everything you guys are saying, because at the end of the day, once you really look into her, you know, it is deeper than what we really see on TV or what we read.
Yes.
You know, so.
Like I'm worried for her. I'm worried for
Yeah,
her.
I think, yeah.
I'm worried for her mental.
I want to send a prayer out to her and love and send some good energy towards her.
Yeah, I'm really, really praying for her. Seriously, she needs it. She needs
Yep.
it. But if this is her, I don't really, you know what, guys? I don't even believe he had any intention on marrying her. I don't.
Yeah.
Not after all of this.
Even before, I mean, I know they say they're engaged. Are they officially engaged? Or are people just?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think they had no intention of marrying her. This is a guy that says.
I think it's easier to believe what it looked like on the surface, but I think it's some underlying things seriously.
She's not going to be able to no type of relationship, y'all, with no one. And she's not going to be able to carry on even a healthy relationship with her son unless she fixes these issues.
Right.
Blessed with
But let me tell you something. On top of everything, though, I would not give the whack ass weed award to David. I would give it to someone else.
Okay. Who do you nominate, bitch?
Motherfucking Toy Lanes.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Wait, JD. Wait, JD. Before we do that, we want to definitely send out love and prayers to Tamar.
Yes, we do.
Tamar, yes.
JD, I want to thank you for pulling those cards. And I really, like, for you not to follow this bitch and me not to even tell you. I purposely didn't tell you anything about her. And you was on point, Mamita. You was on point. So I want to thank you for that.
Hit me up.
Yes, hit her up, y'all. I'll put her information on the screen, okay? Anyhow, okay, so loves to Tamar, prayers for Tamar. And even David, and in a sense, even David. So anyway, okay, JD, go ahead. Get back to your whack ass weed award. Let me go on and pull it out.
The whack ass weed award goes to Tori, aka Munchkin Fuckboy fucking Lanes, okay? So
4K. Why?
TMZ just released that 15 hours after Meg Thee Stallion was shot, this old short, ignorant Canadian ass bitch gonna text her and say, "I'm so sorry from the bottom of my heart, but I was just too drunk."
Let me pull a card.
Pick a card for his
y'all. So you're telling me that you shot her. She protected you from the police. Then 15 hours later, you said, "I'm so sorry. I was just too drunk." But you have yet to be arrested, charged,
or deported,
or publicly apologize.
Yeah,
You's a sorry piece of shit.
Wow.
I agree.
So you're saying 15 hours after Megan did what?
Got to the hospital and was being actually taken care of from the shot room. He was like, "I know that you'll probably never speak to me again, and I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart, but I was just too drunk."
Wow. Can I say what I think? Can I just say what I think happened? My theory, because I have a little bit of, I'm a little clairvoyant in my motherfucking self. Say what I think happened.
I can back that up.
That how she said she's not friends with her best friend anymore, whatever I'm doing. I believe that her best friend and Tori had something. I do at some point in time. I believe that Megan may have did the robbery on her girl. You know what I'm saying? Start messing with Tori herself. And I believe it all came to a head that night. Just my theory. But I don't know. That's just what I think.
No, you used to be hitting it, Cuba.
I know it would be on point, but I mean, it's just my theory. I'm trying to understand what could it have been. What could it have been else?
Is her best friend, though, is her best friend at the status where she would know Tori without Megan?
I mean, if she's around,
That's another car. That's another carpool. I can't.
it is, Betty. It is another car.
I'm
I
just
see your
thinking
hand
like that.
itching. I see your
'Cause
hand itching, bitch.
That is a good that's a good theory, but it's just like, but what kind of status does her best friend have to be fucking with him? But she could have met him at a party. But she could have met him at a party.
Yeah.
She could have met her at a party.
Look, if I'm famous and y'all with me, or vice versa, y'all one of y'all and we with y'all, who I meet, you meet. Who I kick it with, you gonna kick it with.
Right. Right.
Betty, go on and pick that card. What you pick?
You want me to pick a card?
I want you to pick a card. Is my theory close?
Let me see. Pick a number.
6. I'm excited.
You got the 9 of Cups. That got emotional. That got very emotional. You have what do you love? Okay. So they got emotional.
Okay.
So somebody got really into their feelings. And I just think that the clarity was, I don't think the clarity was there. I think it was clouded vision. And he didn't realize what the hell he did.
Yep.
And I got name yourself higher.
What does that mean?
Let me see. Hold on.
Name yourself.
Got another theory though. Now that she's
okay, while Betty picks the card, what's your theory?
Because from the cards that she's picking, it looks like what happened was he was fucking with a friend, but then he got into feeling with Meg, and Meg was like, best friend, the nigga's trying to holler at me, stop fucking with him. And then he realized he was gonna lose both. He realized he was gonna lose both of them. So he got mad at her and shot her because she fucked up his shit.
Could be.
What do you love?
Another theory. What's that card, Betty?
What do you love?
That's the second time she pulled that, right?
The second time.
That's why I said it had to be, because for Tori to be the one to shoot the girl, he has to be the one that got mad or felt some kind of way. Like, that's why I was like, he was messing with one. Megan told him on his, like, he could have even, because even there was even rumors about him being all up in Kylie's face. He could have came to the party with her best friend, was all up in Carly's face.
Yeah.
Megan said something about it, and because she said something about it, he shot Megan.
All we could do is speculate, but that's a good theory also. What you think, Lady D?
Me no know.
You know say. All right, baby.
Look, I got one more card.
Yeah, what
say?
you
Walk it off.
Walk it off.
She tried to
Wait a minute, didn't she walk that shit off though?
She did.
Oh,
She did walk.
Yeah.
Probably
For real. Okay.
For real.
Like a pro.
He's guarding.
Woo! What walk it off mean?
Well, shit, you want to dance with the devil? That's what time it is.
Walk it off, friend. Walk it off. I don't want to dance with the
walk
devil.
it. Oh, walk it.
Somebody about to dance with the devil. Bring your best dress.
But whatever happened, her friend and her are not friends anymore.
He walking it. She walking it off. He's emotional. She's trying to walk away.
Yep, that happened. Yep.
I play too. I'm playing too much of these emotions.
Yeah.
I believe that it has something to do with the female. Yeah, what she said.
Yeah.
What, my theory or Jnique's theory?
P.I.
Who? Who theory? My theory or Jnique's theory? Oh, you forgot.
Everybody theory.
Everybody theory is valid as hell. We don't know which one it is, but it's valid.
I mean, shit, all we can do is speculate, bitch. That's all we could do. Anyhow, lady.
You want to bring closure to it?
She got to bring closure to it. She got to.
You better decide.
You
need to decide.
I think she did.
So, I think she decided.
And me too. I think she did.
And that's what it is.
And it's what it is.
Yep.
All right, ladies, I don't have no garden award other than, and I'm sorry to say, I forgot his name, but I'm going to put it on the screen. A Cuban boxer won. He won the belt. I'm so proud of him. So
Yeah.
I forgot his name. Papa. Papa should have had it written down. But I'm going to put his name down here for y'all. Anyway, ladies, I love you guys. We love you,
Love
God.
you.
Later.